Ability Center's Leg Burner.
Welcome to your leg burner workout. My name is Megan. Joining me today in her seated position is Kim. Welcome to your class. We're going to be focusing on lower body today. So you have lots of variations that are going to be given to you, whether you want to do standing or if you want to do seated, the options there for you. We're going to get started in a quick warm up, 3 moves, and then we're going to get right started into our strengthening moves. Couple items you will need. You will need a water bottle or a glass of water, and you will need a set of weights. So I'm going to be using 10-pound dumbbells. Kim is going to be using 5-pound dumbbells, or you can find household items around your house to add that added resistance. All right, Kim, you ready to get started? All right, butt kicks. Feet are going to go nice and wide. We're going to kick our heel towards our bum, alternating sides. Up nice and tall. Kim is going to tap her toes towards the back of her chair, alternating sides. Awesome. Good, quick little warm up here, get those joints going, get that blood flowing. Awesome, we're gonna transition right into high knees, alternating in 2, 1, and go. So lifting your knees up towards your chest, tapping the top of your knee. In Kim seated, she is lifting her knees up towards her chest and tapping on top of her knees. Still breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. A few more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Pause your feet hip width apart, toes pointing forward. Reach your hands above your head. We're going to hinge forward, folding through our hips. Reach for our toes. We are going to push our bum back as if we're getting into a squat position. Straighten our legs back up and stand up nice and tall. Good, a couple more. Folding forward, push your bum back. So Kim and her seated, folding forward, up nice and tall, reaching for her toes. Good, one more. Down towards our toes. Push your bum back. Straighten your legs, up nice and tall. Fantastic. All right, grab onto your one heavy weight. We're moving right into our first move. Again, 45 seconds. Goblet squat into a side travel. And we're gonna repeat this back to back. So once we're done, we're done. So feet are gonna go a little bit wider than shoulder width. Toes are gonna point forward, knees are gonna be soft. We're gonna sink into a squat, having our weight at our chest as if we're about to sit in a chair. And I'm gonna travel towards the right side, bringing my feet together, opening them wide, stopping after 3, and then going back over to the left side, going back to my starting point. Staying in squat the whole time, but listen to your body, and if you need to stand up, totally fine. So Kim, for her seated, is gonna be doing a 3 series as well. She has her weights at her chest, and she's gonna press up towards her nose as she taps her foot out to the side, tapping 3 times with her foot, and then she's gonna go nose with the weight, forehead with the weight, and then above her head and bringing it back into the center, alternating her legs. All right, Kim, you ready? 45 seconds, back to back. In 3, 2, 1, go. Sink down and travel. So we are active for 45, resting, and then we're repeating that same exercise. So after that second time, we don't have to do it again. Good, stay nice and low, or again, you can stay a little bit higher, and same with your taps. You're going 3 out to the side and you're seated. Awesome job, Kim, keep going. We are more than halfway. Stay with it. Woo! Feeling those legs warming up. Good job. Very important to breathe. Keep your core nice and tight. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, finish it off, and rest for 15. Whoo! Good morning, legs, or good afternoon, legs, or good evening, whenever you're doing this video. All right, we're gonna do that again. In 3, 2, 1, sink down and go. So again, traveling to one side 3 times, stopping, travel to the left. Woo! Good job, Kim. Keep pushing. You're doing a fantastic job. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Woo. Keep your bum back. We are more than halfway now. Stay with it right to the end. Good job. Come on, Kim, we're almost there. We got 10 seconds left. Push, push. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, and finish. Woo. Hello, legs. All right, grab onto your second weight. So a reminder, I'm holding on to 10s. Kim is holding on to her 5s. Feet are gonna go hip width apart, toes pointing forward, weights are in front of my hips, deadlift into squat. I'm hinging through my hips, weights are running along my legs, just past my knees. I'm coming up nice and tall, bringing the weights up towards my shoulders and sinking into that seated position for our squat. So Kim, in her seated variation, is reaching the weights down towards her ankles, and then she's going right into a knee drive, adding the weight on top of her knee. So she will go down into her deadlift, come back up into center, and knee drive, back into deadlift, and knee drive the opposite side. All right, Kim, 45 seconds, back to back. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So hinge through your hips, run the weights along your legs, up nice and tall, curl those weights up, sink into your squat. Listen to your body. If you want to just go to your knees, awesome. If you want to just do a small little squat, awesome. Whatever works best for you. Good, we're just here to guide you through it. Woo. Same when you're seated, you reach as far as you feel comfortable and knee drive as far as you feel comfortable. You got this, keep breathing. Stay focused, 10 seconds. Woo. 5, 4, 3, finish up, 2, and 1. Give your legs a little shake, arms a little shake if you need it. Rest for 15, and then we're gonna get back right into it. Whew. Anytime if you need to grab a drink, towel off, take a little breather, feel free to do so. All right, Kim, 3, 2, 1, last time, go. Deadlift, back into center, weights at your shoulders or on top of your knees, adding that squat or knee drive. You can choose how deep you go in your squat and how far you go in your deadlift. Doing a great job. Woo. Heart rate should be up, so very important to control your breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth. 10 seconds to go. We're almost there. Right to the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, finish off and rest. Woo! All right, place your weights down. We are going to be going into a body weight exercise. So my legs are going to go nice and wide. They are way wider than hip width and way wider than shoulder width, but my toes are going to be pointing forward. I'm going to be doing an alternating side lunge. So I'm going to go over to my right side. My right knee is bending. My left leg is going to be straight. I'm going to stay in a low position, switching to the other side. Now my left knee is bending. My right leg is nice and straight. So I'm pushing my bum back, putting the weight into my feet and into my heels and just alternating side to side. Or you can create like a rainbow position, come up in the middle, and then over to your left side, whatever works the best for you. Whew. All right, Kim, you're gonna be going to legs extended. You're gonna be going out to a side tap nice and slow, and then bringing it in nice and fast, okay? So you can alternate sides, or you can stick to one side, completely up to you. So her left leg is going out to the side, toes are pointing to the ceiling, leg is fully extended, bringing it back into the middle, nice and quick. All right, get your legs nice and wide and you're standing, get your leg fully extended, and you're seated in 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm to my right side, and I'm scooting over to my left. Good, just alternating sides. Push your bum back as if you're about to sit in a chair, but you're like, no, I'm gonna go over to my other side. Trick your body, I'm gonna sit in a chair, oh, never mind, I'm going to the other side. Or you can come up and over, creating a rainbow with your body. Woo! Good, feel this in your glutes there, Kim? Good. Again, you can stay low and control. Woo! Good work, 10 seconds to go. Keep your bum back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Give yourself a little break. We're gonna do that one more time. Whew. All right, legs nice and wide, toes pointing forward. Push your bum back, hinge your hips, squat down, and go. So right, moving over to the center, left. Good, and a reminder for your seated position, your legs are gonna be fully extended, toes up to the ceiling, tapping out to the side nice and slow. Bring it in fast. Woo! Good work. Stay with it nice and strong. You're doing a great job. Again, you can come a little bit higher for lower intensity. Wherever you are today. 15 seconds, come on, we got this. Keep pushing. Core is nice and tight, 10 seconds to go. Push, push. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Check out your legs. Oy, oy, oy. My legs are nice and burning. The whole point of our workout is a leg burn. All right, if you need a quick drink, take this time, grab a quick drink. We're going to plie squat into calf raise. So, if you're like, Megan, what the heck is a plie squat? I got you. So, legs are gonna go nice and wide. Toes are gonna point out to a 45-degree angle. You can use this one with weights or without. I'm gonna opt to do no weights. Kim, what are you thinking? No weights or weights?
I'll try it.
Oh, Kim's gonna try with weights. Awesome. All right. We're gonna sink down into a squat. Again, pretend like I'm gonna sit in a chair. 2 positions for this one. We can sink down and lift my heels as I'm in plie, or you can come up, lift your heels, down into plie, back up, and then lift your heels. Higher intensity, we're staying down in plie and lifting my heels. Lower intensity, I'm staying up taller and lifting my heels, okay? Kim in her seated is in her plie position. Legs are wide, toes are pointing at that 45-degree angle. She has her weights resting on her knees and she's lifting her heels. High intensity, you're lifting both heels at the same time. Low intensity, you're gonna alternate sides. Up nice and tall. All right, let's get in that plie position. Legs wide, toes at a 45, up nice and tall, 45 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go. So again, high intensity, you can sink down, lift your heels, come back up, squeeze your glutes. Or you can sink down for low intensity, up, and then lift your heels. So I'm gonna choose a high intensity option. Very important, don't forget to squeeze your glutes. Still a glute exercise, still a quad exercise, even though we're mostly focusing on those calves. Good job. We got 15 seconds. Breathe. Belly button driven to your spine. 10 seconds. You can choose how low you go in your squat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Whew. Take a little breather. And if you want to, you're like, you know what, Megan, that wasn't intense enough. I'm gonna add weights. Go ahead and add your weights. Same when you're seated. Maybe you found the weights are too much. Change it out. Very important. Listen to your body. All right, Kim, we're going one more round of plie. Legs wide, toes at a 45, up nice and tall, belly button driven to your spine, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm gonna show you that low intensity option again. So sinking down into our plie, up nice and tall, lifting your heels. Very important, make sure your knees are behind your toes. So I'm still sinking into my heels as I'm going into my squat, okay? We don't wanna go into our toes. Good work. Kim is alternating her feet, lifting her heels. Whew, more than halfway. Come on, stay with me right to the end. I find sometimes if you just focus on your breathing, you tighten that core up and just push through the burn. Burning is good, other kind of pain, not so much. So listen to your body. 4, 3, 2, 1, finish off. And rest. All right, we're gonna head down to our mat. So if you have a mat, grab it. If you have a blanket, grab it. Give yourself some extra comfort, or you can stay in your seated position. I'm adding weights to this exercise, so I'm grabbing both of my weights, laying down on the mat on my back. Knees are going to be bent. My weights are going to be placed onto my hips. I'm going to hold on to my weights because I would prefer them not to roll onto my face. So hold on to those weights, not too hard of a grip, just nice and gentle so that they don't roll towards your head. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be pushing my body weight into my heels, driving my bum away from the mat, squeezing my glutes, and then lowering down nice and slow. Low intensity, eliminate your weights, hands at your side, and follow the same, squeezing your bum up to the ceiling and then back down. Kim in her seated is gonna be focusing on glute squeezes. So she is up nice and tall, feet are hip width apart, toes are pointing forward, and she is tightening her glutes nice and tight and then relaxing. All right, Kim, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So we want to exhale as we squeeze up, inhale back down. So again, I'm showing you your high intensity option with my weights on my hips, just gently holding onto them. Good, and then if you want your lower intensity, you can just place those weights to your side and just focusing on body weight. Good work. Again, Kim's doing her glute squeezes. We got 15 seconds. Come on, keep pushing. Almost there. Keep going. Go, go, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give it a little rest. Shake out your legs if you need to. How you doing, Kim? Good? All right. If you would like to increase the intensity just a little bit more, you can always go into single leg for your glute squeezes. So I have my right foot heel on the floor. My left leg is straight and pointing up towards the ceiling. And then if you would like to, you can switch halfway. Just a little bit of added intensity. All right, I'm placing those weights back onto my hips for high intensity. Feet are hip width, toes are pointing forward, pushing into my heels in 3, 2, 1, go. You're doing a fantastic job, by the way. We are more than halfway through our exercises. Just keep powering through. Good. Again, listen to your body, where you are today. If you need to change up your intensities, that's totally okay. Good. And then reminder for your seated, Kim is doing her glute squeezes. We got 15 seconds. Come on, stay with me right to the end. We got less than 10. Push, push, push. Woo! 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, place those weights to your side. If you are on your mat, we're gonna flip over to going on all fours. So I'm gonna be on my hands and to my knees. We're gonna be going into a hip rainbow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to fully extend my right foot. My toes are on the floor. My back is nice and straight, fingers are spread. I'm going to lift my right foot, so my toes off the floor, cross them over to the outside of my left leg, bring them back over to where I started. So my right foot is creating a rainbow shape, so that half kind of oval shape. We're sticking to one side for this one. We are not alternating. So we're gonna go right side, rest, right side, rest, and then left, rest, left, rest. We gotta do 2 on each side for this one too. So Kim for this one is going to have her knee bent, and what she's gonna do is gonna tap her foot out to the side, bring it back into the middle, have her fists in the center of her thighs, and she's gonna squeeze her thighs together, squeezing her fists together, activating the inner thighs. All right, Kim, you ready for this one? All right, if you're on your mat, on all fours, fully extend your right foot, toes on the floor, in 3, 2, 1, and go. So lift up, over to the left side, up and over to your starting point. So as we lift up, we're gonna activate our glutes, and then as we tap over and cross the left side, we're now activating our inner thighs. Good, make sure we're up nice and tall. Head is pointing down in your mat position. Good, Kim is up nice and tall in her seated position. Tapping her foot out to the side, bringing it back into the center and squeezing her hands. We got 10 seconds. Woo! Really feeling this one. Keep pushing. 4, 3, 2, finish off, and rest. Good. If you need to push into child's pose, so push your heels towards your bum. Give you a little break. All right, get back into position. Shoulders over your wrists, fingers are spread. Right foot again, so extend your right foot. Toes on the floor, your left knee is still bent. All right, taking that same side there, Kim. In 3, 2, 1, create your rainbows. So you can imagine your leg making your different colors of the rainbow, creating those half ovals. My body is nice and still. The only thing moving is my right foot. Keeping your core nice and tight, up nice and tall, no matter where you are. Good job. Woo! Keep pushing. We're almost at the end of this right side. 10 seconds. Come on, stay with it right to the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Give those arms a little shake. Give your body a little bit of a roll if you need to. Shake it out. We're going over to the left side. Same position. Shoulders over top of my wrist. My fingers are spread. Now I'm going to be extending my left foot, toes on the floor, and now I'm going to lift my left foot up and over towards the right side on the outside of my body, and then up and over back into my starting position. And a reminder for your seated, Kim has her left leg tapping out to the side, bringing it back into the center and squeezing her fists in the center of her body. All right, Kim, we got this. Ready? 45 seconds, left side in 3, 2, 1, go. So you may feel a little bit different on the left and the right, totally normal. I find sometimes if we're right hand dominant or left hand dominant, it just depends on the strength on each side, and that's okay. But this is why we want to strengthen both sides. Good, keep your body nice and still. Only thing moving is your left leg. Keep breathing, core is nice and tight. Whew. 10 seconds, then we break. 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you need to, again, go into your child's pose, you can. If you need a little breather when you're seated, take a little breather. Whew. All right. One more time in our hip rainbow, and then we've got one more exercise. Shoulders over your wrists, fingers are spread, extend your left foot out in 3, 2, and 1, go. And again, Kim is tapping her left leg out to the side, bringing her leg back into the center and squeezing her fists. So she has 2 fists between her thighs, squeezing them in. Oh, my legs are on fire. Come on, keep burning. I apologize in advance for my singing. Not the greatest, but you know, gets me through the workout. 15 seconds. Come on, Kim, we're almost there. Holy glutes. 10 seconds. Woo! We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, just rest. And if you have weights in your hands, if you were in seated, you can place them down. If you didn't, take a moment. Whew. All right, if you were on your mat, go ahead and lay on your tummy. Our last move, we're going into Superman's, but we're gonna isolate and just focus on the lower body. So if you would like to cross your hands underneath your head and put your head to the side, you can. Towards your mat, wherever you're the most comfortable. We're gonna focus on lifting our legs off of the mat, squeezing our glutes, and then resting down. Low intensity, one leg at a time. So my toes are on the floor, my heels are pointing up towards the ceiling, and I'm either lifting both or alternating sides, squeezing my glutes. Kim, in her seated, has her hands fully extended above her head, reaching down, hinging through her hips towards her toes, coming back up nice and tall and squeezing her glutes. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm giving you your high intensity option at the moment. So I'm lifting both of my legs, squeezing my bum and lower back, and then laying back down. Head is pointing down towards the mat. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back down. And again, for your reminder, Kim in her seated has her hands above her head, hinging at her hips, reaching for her toes or her knees, wherever she's comfortable, and then sitting up, squeezing her glutes. Good work, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Give that lower body a little break. We got one more time, and then we're done. We're almost there. Stay with me right to the end. And again, you can always alternate or both legs. No arms in this one. 3, 2, 1, go. So I'll give you your low intensity reminder. Alternating sides, squeeze your glutes. Lift your leg up as high as you feel comfortable. Again, you can have your head pointing down towards the mat, or you can turn your head to the left or the right. Good. Breathe. Keep your core tight. We are way more than halfway in this last exercise. Whew. We got 10 seconds. Come on, stay with me right to the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're done. Woo! Good work. Take a moment, catch your breath. If you need to grab a drink, take a moment, and we're gonna stretch it out, okay? So for your stretching, you can either stand or you can do your seated. If you were just laying on your mat, take a second, come on up into standing. Catch your breath if you need to. Whew, how do you feel, Kim? All right, we're grabbing a drink. Oh boy, my legs, they're feeling it. They're burning. All right, let's stretch out those quads first. So for your standing, if you need to, utilize a wall, grab onto a wall. Don't grab onto a friend or somebody. It's not gonna end well. So grab onto a stable counter, chair, or the wall, and then we have our seated option as well. So I'm gonna start with my left leg. I'm going to bring my heel towards my bum. My left hand is reaching for the top of my hand or my foot, and I'm going to stand up nice and tall. My knees are gonna go side by side, and I'm pushing my hips forward. Kim in her seated has her left leg underneath her chair. Her left knee is pointing down towards the floor, and she's leaning back, stretching out the front of her leg. We're just gonna hold for a few seconds. Whew. Take this time to focus on your breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Good, gently release. Other side, so right side. Repeating, up nice and tall. Good, still breathing. Still up nice and tall, core still nice and tight even as we're stretching. Good, and gently release. All right, let's kick our left heel forward. Left leg is fully extended. I'm reaching down towards my toes. Kim is doing the same in her seated, hinging at her hips. Her left foot is fully extended, reaching down to her toes. If you want to reach to your knees, if you want to stay a little bit taller, wherever your hamstring, so the back of your leg allows you. Good, gently release. Switch over to that right side. Hinging at your hips, back is nice and straight. Still inhale and exhale. Doing a great job. Good, and gently release. All right, we're gonna go into a figure 4 standing. So my left outside of my ankle is gonna come on the top of my right knee, and I'm gonna be up nice and tall, and I'm gonna sink down as if I'm sitting in a chair. So if you're going, yeah, no thanks, hold on to a wall if you need to, or follow Kim for your seated. She has the outside of her left ankle on top of her right knee, and she's hinging forward, feeling this going right through her glutes. Very important on this exercise, if you are doing the standing option, don't stare at anything that's moving. So find a point on the floor that is nice and still. Just focus on your breathing, keeping your core nice and tight. Good, gently release, and opposite. So right outside of your ankle on your left knee and sinking down. And then Kim also has an option for lower intensity in her seated. She can cross ankle on ankle. If maybe you don't have the range of motion today, and that's totally fine. Good, and gently release. All right, one more. We're gonna inhale our hands up above our head. We're gonna fold forward, hinging at our hips, reaching for our toes, or as low as you feel comfortable. In your seated, Kim reached above her head and folded forward. Hands are gonna go on your shins. We're gonna roll up Head's going last. All right, one more fold. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, folding forward through your hips and you're standing and you're seated. And rolling up last time. Hands in your shins, rolling up. Good. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale one time, hands above. Exhale, hands down. Great job on your leg burner today. Thank you so much for joining Kim and I will see you next time.
Ability Center's Leg Burner.